Well, the biggest question we had, it's starting to get answered because the Xonara girls are starting to post videos of them singing raw a cappella in environments which are acoustic or just themselves singing.
And you guys have been tagging us.
Let's give it a watch and let's do a review as fair as we possibly can. Of course, this first video we're gonna watch was pre-debut, and then there is a present a cappella video of Tabi Tabi, Tabi Tabi. So this is Ella.
Your shoes are made for dancing with these spades. I'll bet you $20 I'll put a smile. Dance the night away. Baby, we could try to make to know each other over cherry wine. I haven't had a chance to show you my moves tonight. I think you like to see what they were called.
Yeah, I mean, nothing impressive, unfortunately. Could she have made big improvements in 2 years?
Yeah, definitely.
Possibly.
You can make him. Okay, let me clear this out.
Yeah.
You can make improvements in 4 weeks, my guys. You can change your technique, your vocal technique, and become a very competent singer within 4 weeks. And this is no trick. This is no hook to a course. This is a fact.
We ain't got one.
It is just a fact. And so there are vocal exercises that you can do daily. There are silent singing practices that did not.
This is a good message to Efra, the one who says Xonara has no room for improvement. Well,
I didn't say that he didn't say that they don't have room for improvement.
to be fair, I did say, I think I did say that this doesn't get better.
Oh, yeah, you did say.
Yeah, I did say this doesn't get better.
That's a good point.
It's not that, because I don't think it will get better, unfortunately. I think they have room for improvement, obviously, but I don't think this gets better, unfortunately, because I don't think they will take the time. And I want to be proven wrong, by the way. I want people to then tell me, haha, I told you. Because guess what? We all won. You know, honestly, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. This is not a problem. I have no ego involved in any of this. It's just, I don't think this gets better because I've been in the industry for a very long time.
I'm a little bit more optimistic.
I'm not,
this.
because I think they will sell.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if they sell,
They already are.
then the label heads will think nothing's fucking wrong.
Don't fix what ain't broken.
Exactly.
But I do think, however,
It depends on the girlies' approach to their own career.
That's also true. However, this is personal responsibility, 100%. However, because we are in the Philippines and people are particularly specific and
Yeah, you whisper,
demanding about vocals, I think
Say it loud.
this gets better.
Yeah, maybe, possibly.
I think so.
I hope so. Okay, so this is more recent.
I'm more optimistic because they're starting to publish videos like these that actually lets me know that they're listening to the public, that people want to hear what it's like to be stripped without no help, without no musical environment. And I think this is the type of vocal practice that settles and makes the artist grow.
Yeah, I really hope you're right, honestly.
Particularly.
We're dancing and feeling brand new. We don't worry, 'cause baby, I know we'll come through. Yeah. Every step and groove, and keep it feeling it too. Now move. Hey! Fresh crew, yeah, we setting up the pace. Out of town, we're from 0 to A. So raw, we be making our wave. Hey! Fresh crew, yo, we setting up the pace. Out of 10, went from 0 to A. So raw, we be making our wave. Yo, here we go. Move, tabi. Yo, better run. Move like tsunami. Yo, here we go. Move, tabi. Yo, better run with. Move like tsunami. Napakadami na. Ay, yo, pataka. Wag ganon. Biray, hindi tsamba. Akin yun. Ito'y pambatang panalo kahit marami ng talo. Ako'y naging panggatok sa nanalaman na alon. Ha! Hindi tumapak sa sunugan, maksukan man isang busan lang yasa rito. Pagsugalan, hindi ko susukuan.
I rate her.
Yeah, the rappers are good.
Tibukang ari-ari ang tinuturing ko.
Like this girl. And she doesn't shout. Please, girlie, stop shouting.
Yaman.
Modulate, man, even if you're rapping. Modulate. Let me listen to this at the beginning.
dancing and feeling brand new. With the words, baby, I know we'll come through. Yeah. Every step and groove, you be feeling it too. Now move. Hey! Fresh crew, yeah, we setting up the pace.
It's just a little. It's a little bit of a novice move to come into one single harmony line that, as a conglomerate, you're doing. Like, there's at least 3 or 4 girls that are doing the same harmony line.
Yep.
And they're still sharp.
Yeah, they're still sharp.
And so it's very like they're guessing their way through their singing phrases.
They did say here, quick tabby run through. But the problem is they think it's good enough to post.
The product is finished. The product is finished. This is a bit of a novice move. This is the sort of like, this is the stuff that you do with your classmates in high school. This is in professional level.
And in the Philippines, it's that different league, because what you do with your mates in school is like completely different league than this. I can show you 700 TikToks of girlies around the same age as them in their school uniform that sing 10 times better from the Philippines. I mean, people are here, they're very complimentary about it, because obviously they're their fans. You finally prove your singing skill. And unfortunately, if this is it, we are all fucked.
Go to the top comment, because it has 7...
This top comment is, they sound exactly like the studio version.
Yeah, because
to be completely honest, that's fair. They actually do sound exactly like the studio version, even though they're not sharp in the studio version, because it got corrected.
But there's also it's also the layers. It's like it's the background stuff that you can do and redo. And
I just people obviously are gonna. I think slowly people will proceed to start to slowly hate me. Because I will proceed to keep saying the uncomfortable truths. The uncomfortable truth is they don't have any good singers. They don't have.
Rappers are outstanding.
And actually, they don't have any impressive singer. Not even one. Yeah. They don't have any good singers, and they don't have any impressive singer. What would make SB19 so impressive is that from the get-go, because people were saying, yeah, but look at Josh, look at Justin. They improve with time. Of course. SB19 had 3 of the best vocalists from the beginning of their debut. Stel was always a powerhouse. Felipe was always a great basso profundo. And Pablo was an outstanding musical genius. You don't become a musical genius that everyone calls him in 5 years. That doesn't happen. That's a lifelong achievement. Same as Stel. Stel did improve his vocals as he went on. But he was very impressive to start with.
Yep.
They just lacked production. They never lacked the talent. Mm-hmm. Justin and Josh were good dancers, provided some really interesting vocal layers to begin with, but their basic level was higher than Xonara's debut era.
It is.
So
I agree with that
statement. They did improve. And now Justin is at a level of any other pro singer in the pop world envies him. And Josh has provided something interesting with the rap, the dance, the personality. He's become a bit more complete in that sense. And he likes to produce. He likes to make his own music. He writes his own stuff. We're not in the same level. We're not in the same category.
No, and it's not to create a comparison, because it's not about comparison. However,
it's just people naturally compare.
However, though, I do think that it's sort of like courageous to publish these videos, because that means that their management and them as a group have sort of consolidated the idea that this is good enough to publish.
Good enough to post, and it's not.
And I don't think it is. I think this is very, very uncooked. Actually, this is very unfinished.
Let's give them. People are very supportive, of everything. Got this guy here. He likes that shit, and I like the song.
Love the song.
There's nothing wrong.
I love the song.
There's nothing wrong with the product of Xonara, which is actually a very good sign.
That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. I love that.
Because what P-pop has struggled to do in the last 5 years is create products. She's an awesome product. Yeah, awesome product. More of this.
Love that.
Fantastic. I'm not criticizing Xonara. I'm criticizing what they're posting also. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, we vibe and we're dancing and feeling brand new.
How are they doing all the same harmony, still getting it wrong? I don't get that.
Maybe there's more like raw stuff.
I don't get that. Because, like, you're all singing unison.
Yeah. Well, that's basically it for now. This was 8 hours ago. We're obviously very much on top of it.
Thank you for tagging us, guys. Though
keep tagging us.
I think this is really cool that we get to have a conversation with you all.
We haven't
real
seen
time.
the main vocalist of Raw yet. You know, the main girlie that seems to be the singer.
I think there is 3
Two.
girlies.
I think Ella, I don't know if Ella's one of them. I think Ella might be a rapper, kind of. Not really.
Don't know.
I don't know if all of them are
I
singers.
actually don't know where the positions are, to be completely honest. But I do know that in the structure of the song, you have two or three main vocalists. Because the rappers are absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, 2 rappers are really
The
good.
rappers are at the same level of their performance, of like their dance ability. They're right up there with everything else. So I think that's the
Dance is
reason-
up here.
and the rapping is also the same level. But I think that's the reason why the singing stands out so much to me, because every other aspect of the group is
really
very
well
polished. So it sort of feels like that's why I'm optimistic that this can get better, and that this is only the first single. It's a bit unfair to judge them in that perspective. However, because this is a product, you have a standard to sort of meet. You have a standard to meet.
Yeah, also, I don't have alliance to anyone. This doesn't get better in the next comeback. Like, what are you talking about? You think you're gonna fucking just all of a sudden start sounding like Lanimir Lucha or fucking what? 2 months? No chance. It took Justin a fucking good 9 months, non-stop, son. A solo fucking debut, fucking 4 comebacks with SB19, a tour. It takes time.
It does.
That's
It
why
does.
when you tell me it's like anyone can improve in 4 months or whatever, it's like no. You can get good in singing in your fucking with your coach in 4 months and technically understanding stuff.
Oh, 4
now
weeks.
add the dance.
In 4 weeks, you
Now
can.
add the dance. Now
That's
do a tour.
Yeah,
Now
that's
understand stamina.
Yeah, but this is where, but that journey that you just described
Yeah.
solidifies the technique that you learned in 4
Yeah, well, they
weeks.
can get good technique.
So I think that's what they're lacking,
But the
though.
frustrating part is
They're
how
they're lacking actual
technique.
vocal technique.
How can you debut with no technique?
Mm-hmm.
They were training for years.
Yeah, no, that's
Even if they were training for 4 months, point
it's
proven.
weird. That's weird.
That's so weird.
Because like, where was the focus?
And and like the reason why I speak about this so passionately is because it's my favorite music industry.
It is. I agree.
Don't
with that.
come fucking shit on my parade, man.